Hello and welcome back. So I've started recording before Join the World this time because, well, if you watched the previous episode, you know we are pretty much on top of the end portal. So I have moved over the pumpkin thing. So I haven't got my pumpkin on yet. So we are going to try and get into the portal and head into the end. Alright, here it goes. And we're there. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me again? Will people stop spawning this bloody dragon? The reason I'm swearing is my plan was to go out on a different road rather than the east. Because the east is the most well-travelled. Ah! Alright, we can turn search off now as well, can't we? Because we don't need that now. Alright. Because the plan is to go along the highway and then like sort of 30,000 blocks out, go off the path. So I was planning to go the west. Now, on the previous video, when I came to the end, I did say the west was a really bad path, and that's why I planned to go on the west. My plan was I was going to use water stream to go down to the bedrock layer, go along the bedrock layer on the axis until it came to an end, and then tower up. Which reminds me, we need to go into an ender chest, don't we? So let's turn on chest ESP. There we go. Because we do need to grab our stuff from the ender chest. So as you can see, there's loads of ender chests. I'm not going to lie, a part of me is so tempted to go back to the main island and try to get on the west path, but what with... yeah, put the pumpkin on. What with the dragon and everything, I just... Right, can I get to that easily, or is that a pain to get to? I think that's going to be a pain to get to. No, I could do with a mine. Okay, it's only an iron pick though, so it's going to take forever to mine it. So, tell you what, no, let's just leave as is for the time being. To be honest, I was expecting getting down to the end portal to be a lot harder than that. I really was, so that did take me by surprise a bit. See, one of the reasons I didn't want to follow this one is because I know it goes out a long way and it's the most well travelled. However, I do know at 5,000 blocks there is a ice road. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow this to the 5,000 blocks and then we're going to loop round to the west. It means going a long way out of our way, but I think ultimately it's going to be better because I just don't want to go to the east. The east is the most well travelled because, let's face it, 90% of people, as soon as you come into the end, especially if you've not been to the end before, you're just going to get out there as fast as you can. You know, you're not going to mess around. Right, so we're not going to... Okay, so we can get to here. So we're going to just carry on. Right, so what we're going to do... Let's think about this sensibly. We're going to take the diamond pick. No, we're just going to take some building blocks. We're going to leave everything else for now, including the armor, because we're wearing a pumpkin to the helmet. So we will swap out our iron boots for diamond boots. You can come on. I'll put them in there. Put the iron helmet in there. So leave everything else. So we'll keep everything else for now as is. We'll take another, and I think we'll take the diamond pick. Alright. Now I know ultimately at some point we're gonna lose access to chests. So when we get round to the the 5k west. So it is a bit of a nuisance. We're literally going to have to go 5,000 blocks in this direction and then loop around rather than trying to just cut across the main end island. I suppose we don't really have to go to the west. We could just go to the north or the south instead. She'll have to give that some thought. Now, we've got ESP turned on at the moment because we need to be able to spot ender chests. So I'm not planning to turn it off. I will, once we start getting further out, I'll turn on search as well, so we have access to tracers. Because, you know, if I turn on search, there we go, start getting the lines then. And turn it back off again. 9 times out of 10, because of the way the chunks load, they will kick in before you actually see the end city. So it's a good indicator of when you're close. So, yeah, we're doing well. Guys, we're in the end. We made it to the end. We're here. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought we were gonna die before. With all those withers. And how it's like, no, just bear with me a second while you fire at me and I break my boat. Instead of just getting the hell out of there. I was like, oh dear. But yeah, no, we're here. So, yeah. So, you know, there's loads of paths that lead off. So every time I've been to the end so far, I've already had an elytra. So I've flown. And I'll sometimes follow the highways out for until I get to the islands. Sorry, I don't know why my voice has gone a bit weird. Very strange. See, like there's a chest down there with another chest, but I just don't think it's it's not worth the headache of getting down to it. So I think that'll probably be on. Okay, so it'll probably be on the obsidian. Yeah, okay, so let me just do this. Yeah, as you can see, there's a ton of obsidian down there. Not obsidian, sorry. What planet am I on? Bedrock. Bedrock down there. So that was my, my thinking for if we went out the west, was to go on bedrock and just walk along the bedrock until we got to the point where it was coming to an end, and then tower back up to the main highway, so not having to deal with any issues on the highway itself. But that plan got stupid because somebody respawned the dragon once again. Oh dear. Decided not to hang around and see if anybody's there. So that's something else we need to be wary of, is keeping out for holes in the obby. So luckily, because we're walking along it, it's a bit easier to see. Trying to follow the obsidian path when flying in the void is a nightmare. And as you can see, we're in Pumpkin, no blur. And this resource pack was actually downloaded for 1.19. So I could have gone and gotten the correct one for this version, but it works just the same. I don't think anything has really changed. The only issue is it sometimes takes a while for the resource pack to load. So that's why I didn't want to do it during the episode, because I have had it sort of crash the game before now. And then, it's fine, it's there when you come back on again. But using a resource pack that's not for the version you're on can be a bit glitchy getting it to load. But I have used it before, so like, let's bring it up. Yeah, so we've got like Optifine and the X-ray ones. And then we have like the fog, which again I think is for a different version. And yet it'll work. I do use that. And it basically just takes away the nether fog, which I'm sure you're all well aware of is an absolute pain in the bum to deal with. You're fine if you're on paths and stuff like that in the nether, but if you're flying through open nether, the fog really can be a nuisance, especially on more recent versions. So when you got your different biomes. So yeah, so I do try and use, you know, resource packs where possible. You know, I could have used the X-ray resource pack, but the problem with that is you have to go into resources, resource packs, load it, and then turn it, do the same thing again to turn it off. While using the one on the client, it's just a button. So, and I think mustn't be on this computer. I think it's on a different computer. I have, you know, Fulbright resource pack because I was playing vanilla. Playing vanilla Minecraft, and didn't have access to a client, so of course I wanted Fulbright. I think it was actually Impact. I was using Impact or something, and it didn't have. I couldn't find Fulbright, so I ended up downloading the resource pack. So yeah, it's on a different laptop because I don't fancy paying for a feature more than once, especially as they are dragging their heels. You know, they so tempted. Oh dear, so tempted. Yeah, dragging their heels on the updated Neos because of, you know, when you're gonna release 1.19. Oh, 1.19 is ready. Yeah, it's in beta testing, which means us devs are using it. So any service that we're playing on that's 1.19, we have access to it. You guys who have paid us for the client, you don't. You know, you've paid to use our client. So we're just going to hold off on it because at the moment there's only like a couple of servers. The only main one that's that I'm aware of that's 1.19 is Constantium. So there's another one I play on, which is a much smaller server, which is a crossplay. So I have both my Bedrock and my Java accounts. In fact, they have all 4 accounts because at the moment, if you buy Java Minecraft, you get Bedrock for free. And so when I did my alt, I actually bought Minecraft again. I don't know if there's other ways around it. I think there probably is where I could have got it much quicker and cheaper, but I wanted a particular name for my account, so I went and bought Minecraft again. I know. I gave Microsoft more money. How could I? Oh dear. So I do apologise for the washing machine. It's on its fast spin right now. Walking the obsidian road in the end, not the most thrilling path. And yeah. Sorry, just the message. Yeah, I've come across signs a few times saying "Rip Terry Davis." No idea what that's about. Yeah. The usual people just posting random coordinates in chat. So one of the good things I've found about doing these videos is the different people now I'm sort of getting to talk to. There's a player, she goes by a few names, and you know, when I did videos, she reached out to me. I think she was kind of pleased to find another female playing Minecraft. Now, she does her own videos, and I do love watching them. She is a brilliant crystal PvPer, and I've seen a few different crystal PvP YouTube videos, but I find with hers I can actually follow what's going on. A lot of them, you know, stuff is happening so fast it's just pure chaos. But with her videos, I really find it, I can actually see what's happening. So she's really good at what she does, and she's good at editing. So I will put a link to her channel in the description for this, because they're definitely well worth checking out. You know, and she does a few other videos where, how to put it, she's a bit trigger happy with the TNT, shall we say. Hopefully this is far enough in here. I have no idea how long we've been recording for. So, because I didn't pay attention to the time, and this is, you know, let's face it, we're just walking along this. When we get to the 5k ring road, we'll end this video. Regardless of how long it is, we'll end this video. So yes, so I'll put a link to a channel in the description. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely enjoying to watch. And yeah, you will never watch. I love the fact that she absolutely kicks ass when it comes to crystal PvP. She is cracked. She really is. You know, and she has asked me a couple of times, you know, if I want to watch them be a bit trigger happy with the TNT, and I've always declined because that's not my thing. And she never pushes it. She understands that's not my thing. But she's lovely. She's been so kind to me. She really has. You know, she's helped me. She's given me advice on setting up configs and stuff for clients and stuff. You know, and how to set it up. When I was doing Discord, I'd accidentally linked the wrong YouTube channel. It's actually my alt one, so it actually had my name on it. And she got in touch with me and said, "Listen, your name is there, your real name. Is this what you meant to do?" And she was able to tell me, you know, she explained to me how to see it, so I was able to then figure out what I'd done wrong and fix it. So yeah, if you're watching this and you got this far, thank you. Thank you for being kind to an old woman. Thank you for showing the boys that females are just as good when it comes to video games. Because I'd like to say a majority of the lads who play video games don't see girls as being inferior to them. Unfortunately, there's still a minority that, you know, okay, so girls don't know how to play video games. Get back to the kitchen type attitude. So having somebody like you on there in case of, really? Do you want to come over here and say that to me? And then kicking their butts, you know, into next week, I think is a very valuable lesson to them. And I hope you continue to do so. And I love watching your videos. And I love the fact that you link me just before, you know, with a Discord message letting me know that you're about to put one up. So I'm there on YouTube, refreshing, waiting for it to come on. So thank you for that. So yes, just wanted to give you a little bit of a thank you for what you do. Maybe not so much for being trigger happy with the TNT, but that's your thing. And I do get it, because when I finished my end build, I was very tempted to leave the coordinates up. And I've also been very tempted to give you the coordinates. Because with that, my thinking is, if it's going to get griefed one day, I'd rather you were the one who did it. You know, but then at the same time, I'd like to see how long it goes before it gets griefed. So, you know, it's a swings and roundabout type thing. So, I never left the coordinates up. I haven't decided whether I'm just going to leave it and see how long it lasts. You know, go and visit maybe in a couple months' time, see if it's still in one piece. Or I might, you know, visit soon and thinking, you know what? Yeah, I actually would like this to be, you know, done and dusted and gone now. And that's something I might do with future builds. You know, once I finish them, I may just like, you know what, I'm done. I actually want it to be gone. And that's fine, because that's my decision. If it was something I did with somebody else, then that wouldn't be even an option. You know, it's a case of, you know, putting your own stuff at risk or letting somebody come and destroy it or doing it yourself. That's fine, because you've put the work and effort in, and if that's what you want to do, then that's okay to do that. You just don't, you know, I wouldn't do that to somebody else's work. Don't know how we got onto this topic. I think it's the fact that we've just been walking for about forever on this bloody obsidian road. And the end is not in sight. And we are 4,100, so we are not too far. What's that? I was like, what's that? Oh dear. Potentially, on the next video, I might log in on 1.19. So we can play on this from 1.19. And then it would be Meteor Client I'd have access to. And the reason I'm thinking that is one of the modules on Meteor Client is called Enderman Look. And you can have it so you're always looking at them or never looking at them. And it's not 100% foolproof. If they're a certain distance away from you, then the module doesn't work, and if you happen to look at them, they will then still come at you. But if they're close by, it's fine. But then we've got the pumpkin on, so it doesn't really make that much difference. So see what I mean by just. So we're going to put free cam on just for 1 second because I want to see if there's still bedrock down there. So no, so bedrock's gone now. Okay. I just didn't want to jump on the edge and accidentally fall off, because that would be incredibly embarrassing. You know, and you were nearly 5k out, so it shows how well travelled this bit is, that there's no end islands here, and that's because this area had been loaded so much before the end islands were a thing. This is where the 5k ring road comes in really handy. So we're only 500 blocks away from that. So yes, as soon as we're on that, that's where we're ending today. I might do, probably later on I will continue recording, because I think that machine is nearly finished, that load. I need to sort out the bedroom, sort out stuff for tea tonight, do all the grown-up stuff. So in case any of you are wondering why I seem to be doing all the domestic stuff, I'm on holiday this week. Well, my partner is self-employed, so he's working. So I'm doing stuff around the house. When he comes home from work, he will get himself a drink and he will start doing stuff on the house. Doing work towards getting the house sorted. So things like grinding down some of the walls ready for plastering, or things like that, and building stud walls. So I help him as much as I can, but there's things he knows how to do better than me, and he's more than happy to let me help. You know, and sometimes I think I'm probably more of a hindrance than a help, but he carries on doing that. So the least I can do is sort out tea. So it's a partnership. You know, there's been times when I've not been here or I've not been well, and he's done it. So yeah, so it's not a case of because I'm the female in the relationship that I do all the domestic stuff. No, it's just that's the way it's working out for us, that it actually makes sense for me to do it. Once the house is finished, that will change. It'll be more a split thing. Anyway, so we are at the 5k ring road, so we're going to leave it here. We're here in the end. We made it. So we just need to now find an unlooted end chip. So anyway, so leaving this here now. See you on the next episode. So I think this is episode 10, so we'll see you for episode 11, and we'll see how far we get. Alright, see you later guys. Bye.